asleep amidst the trees. Bats all are swaying in the breeze. But one so light, anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags and wraiths. For your dolly Polly sleep has flown, don't dare let her tremble alone. For the witcher, heartless cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but heartache and woe. Deep, deep woe. It's all silent for the night. House turned in as daylight dies. But when so light lunches wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags and wraiths, my dear darling.
3, 2, 1, live.
Evening, everybody. Welcome to the Haunted Antique Paranormal Research Centre. I'm laughing because I'm laughing at Amy. It's not Jamie, it's Amy. She's pulling her face behind the camera. Welcome to episode 3 of the Demon Files. Tonight we are focusing on Bael, so join us soon.
You turned that mic off, didn't you? It wasn't.
That's what's muted.
Do you want to mute that one? Okay, we're having.
There you go.
Few technical issues, but we've sorted it, I think.
Yeah, that's the only.
So
Someone's been playing around with
there is sound now. Ben, can you hear us?
That one's unmuted again. There.
Okay, it should be working now.
It's
But
just,
we've got there we go. But we can't do anything about that.
mine's perfectly fine because it's in the other room.
So we'll start anyway.
Yeah.
There is
So-
going to be a repeat because I've got no earplugs for my phone. Yeah, do what you're going to do. We'll see if
Okay,
there's
okay. So, as usual, welcome everybody to the Demon Files, and good evening. As usual, the Demon Files is sort of in two halves, really. So the first part is how we just sort of look at information that we can find out about the demon in particular that we're looking at. So tonight we're looking at Bael, or Baal, as some people say, and we're just going to go through some of the information that we can find, and it's just really trying to just understand where this demon sort of comes from, what he's sort of involved in. So it gives us a background understanding of what's been documented about him. So his best times are the 21st of March to the 30th of March during the night. The direction, his best direction is south. That's why I'm sitting in this position that I'm in. I am aligned with south, so hopefully, hoping that will help. His tarot card's the Two of Wands. His planet is the Sun. His metal is gold. His element is fire. His colour is yellow. His plant is fern. Incense is frankincense, and the original text from the Ars Goetia. It tells us a little bit about him. It tells us the first principal spirit is the king ruling in the east, called Baal. He make men go invisible. He ruleth over 66 legions of inferior spirits. He appeareth in diverse shapes, sometimes like a cat, sometimes like a toad, sometimes like a man, and sometimes all of these forms all at once. And he speaketh very hoarsely. This is his character, which is to be worn as a layman before who call him forth, or else he will not do you homage. So we have got his sigil. We've got his sigil on the table, surrounded by 4 candles. Another reference says the first principal spirit is the king ruling in the east. He make thee to go invisible. He ruleth over 66 legions of infernal spirits, and he appears in diverse shapes. So again, this is a bit similar. They all say he does speak hoarsely, so that's one of his characteristics. This is another one. This is from the Luciferian Goetia by Michael Ford. Bael is the spirit of shape-shifting, by the cat, stealth and instinct, by the toad, the form of Ahriman, the gateway of self-initiation of the devil or Anglican witchcraft law. When one summons Bael, it should be done in the invocation, blah, blah, blah. So that's really about sort of bringing animals forth. So another reference, some view Baal as the fire part of Baal. He rules over solstices and fire festivals and can bring together friends. He can spark creativity and instruct people in matters of the heart. If you seek him for wealth, let it be in creative wealth or wealth created by creative projects. It is suggested you wear his sigil while invoking him. So far, he doesn't seem to be a particularly nasty person. So, I mean, there's some of like the older texts.
But we're finding out anyway, all 3 of them, we've done 4.
Yeah.
All 4 haven't sounded bad.
No, they haven't. I mean, he has appeared under different names. These are the different names he's been referred as. Baal Hammon, the hidden god. Baal Zephon, god of the crypt. Baal, Bel, Baal, Beth. Ayin Lemed, which means just Lord. Hadad, Hadu, Seth. There's also some theories that Baal and Beelzebub are the same demon. in some of the things that I read up on, that Beelzebub did evolve from Bael.
Okay.
So but this is one of the things. There's nothing sort of decisive really. It's a lot. Sometimes it's just people's opinions, and we're sort of going on information that people wrote hundreds of years ago, and it's other as well. It's people's interpretations. But it's just bringing all the information together so we can work with it on just a bit of understanding, really. So in Canaanite mythology, Baal was worshipped as a storm and a fertility god. And as a fertility god, he fought against his brother Mot. And if Baal was victorious, the crops were plentiful. And if Mot won, there would be droughts. And it was said that he was slain and sent to the underworld. And his sister Anath was said to have found his body and gave it a proper burial, and she was actually the goddess of love. So Baal was believed to live on the mountain called Sapon, and this would possibly be Mount Jabal al-Akra, located in Syria. So he could well have been a real person.
Mm. Can I just ask how everyone's feeling?
What are you picking up?
I am so nervous and my hands are shaking.
I'm really at peace.
No, my stomach's churning.
Oh,
I'm a bit of pain here, but I'm feeling something around my legs. I thought it was one of the creatures.
because we did say before you two come in, the atmosphere's changed in here already. So that was interesting. So I'm just
I'm actually really scared.
are you?
Yeah.
Jump
Okay,
back
well,
up.
No.
well,
You know, it's been like the last few weeks.
yeah.
Look.
Oh, you are shaking. That's okay. Well, if you feel that it's
Oh,
too
fine.
much,
Well,
yeah.
that's what I want, isn't it?
So, one of the other records, the ancient worship of Baal required sacrificial burning of children. That's probably about the worst thing that we've come across. But,
Just the worst.
yeah, but that Baal was, but this one as well. This is one of the things that sort of Baal was later demonized by the Christian demonologists and made into an archdemon. The Christian demonologists say that Baal is the demon of anger, hate, vengeance, and war, which again is another sort of contradiction in some of the stuff we've read before. But this was the Christian demonologists back in the day who then sort of labelled him an archdemon and demonized him. So some of his characteristics: he's supposed to manifest as a three-headed beast with three heads, a cat, a crowned man, and a toad. These are all attached to the body of a spider. He has a hoarse voice. He's supposed to be most powerful during October, but one of the other references there said his favourite time was in March, so that's another contradiction there. He's supposed to be able to make his summoner turn invisible at will.
Mhm.
So that's one of the things I want him to do shortly. So he's supposed to be able to shapeshift into a cat or a toad. And Baal is one of the first of the 72 demons of Solomon. He governed 66 legions of low-level demons, and he conveys invisibility and wisdom. So conflicting reports say that he's not a fallen angel, but some references say that he is a fallen angel. I couldn't really find any. I couldn't find him on the fallen angels list, but I could find Beelzebub. So whether they recorded Beelzebub as that, but Beelzebub didn't come till, yeah. I mean, there's see, this is one of the things about the demons. The all this information, all this sort of information, which is a bit sketchy, it's contradictory. This is what we're basing our faith on.
Mm.
When somebody says to us about Baal being a demon, well, you know, exactly what is it that we're supposed to be scared of?
Mm.
And I know there's a lot of people watching that probably have a different view to that, but one of my big questions here at the moment is that, you know, Christian Thomas, if he is a demon of anger, hate, vengeance, and war, why is he being portrayed as a cat or a toad or a human with a crown? Surely there must be, if he was that violent, that filled with all them emotions, that surely wouldn't he show himself as a much more ferocious type of an animal?
Yeah.
You know, if somebody, if a toad appeared to you and said that he was
You
the
would be
god of
scared.
vengeance, war, and everything else, would you be that frightened?
Did anyone hear the noise out there?
No, but I have been feeling footsteps around me.
Yeah, I felt footsteps around.
Very slow moving.
Or the floor does feel like it's sort of moving a little bit as well. So that's, I mean, we can show people some of the images if they've not seen them already. So this is one of the images.
And that's one that everyone sees.
Yeah, so this is the one that's in the mainstream, with the cat, the toad.
So there's one hell of a nose on it as well.
Yeah. And the arachnid legs. But I just can't see that manifesting it as, I mean, this is a slightly more sinister one. This is another somebody
but
else's version of it.
That's just a version, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still going back to what we've been told about and then this is somebody else's version of it, which does look a bit more sinister, but I think he really has gone to town on trying to make him look as bad as possible.
Is everyone's stomach feels okay?
Yeah, I feel okay.
I don't.
I feel like the problem is breathing like I did last week, but I'm just concentrating on that at the moment.
So
I
that's-
haven't got a visitor. I don't invite one.
No, he's there.
Yeah, and we will just reiterate that we're not here to make a mockery or to criticise anybody's religion in any way, and we're also not devil worshippers, we're not Satanists, we're not sacrificing babies, we're not doing any of that sort of thing. So all we're doing is just going on the information that's out in mainstream and looking at that particular demon. And we have summoned him and we want to work with him, and it's purely on a experimental basis.
If he's got a gruff voice, a hoarse voice, it would have been quite nice to have the spirit box going to see if we could get the voice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try the.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Okay. So while we want to do the writing planchette, I will move his sigil off there.
Perfect
Or do you want the
size.
little one? So while you three want to try the planchette, I am just going to see if he can make me invisible. So
No pressure.
I feel pressure on the head.
I don't feel good at all. I admit, I don't feel good.
I feel perfect.
I feel okay.
But are you sensing anything?
I do feel that
Because-
the room has changed.
Because I know you look like.
Yeah, she's up to something.
But I don't want to impose it on you. I want you to experience it yourself and then say what's.
Okay then.
Should I?
Right, shall we? We've got to be careful with hands. And the writing planchette paper is within a copper square. Okay then.
So I'm just going to put my fingers on that.
Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us by using this planchette? Move it and and write something to us. That's the noise then. Will you talk to us, please?
Some mic clicking going on over there, isn't
I thought it was your chair.
there? It is my chair. Oh. But the thing is, I didn't move. No, you weren't moving when there was no.
Will you talk to us, please? Whoever's here. Oh, nice.
Did you hear that high pitched noise?
Like a
Like a
sounded like
whistle.
horse whinnying in the distance.
Okay, thank you. Can you try harder?
It's not connected. The pen's not in the right place. Seems really on.
We want to talk to Bael. We want you to come forward. I want you to make me invisible. And I want you to write something on the board. Something with the planchette. Can you make me invisible? Pen's run out. Oh, it's working again.
Because I've got 3 of them up, haven't I?
Can you communicate with us? There is somebody here. There is an energy here. There's quite a strong
Someone-
presence.
I just heard a male voice.
What did you hear?
Yes. Did no one else hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it because I was talking.
I heard a crunch, but I didn't hear the yes.
Is Bael your correct name? Is that how you'd like us to address you?
Maybe we should write yes one side and no the other side, so he's got something to go to.
Yeah, okay. Have you got a pen there?
Yeah.
You're right, yes, there.
Looking at the right way, haven't I?
Is Bael your preferred name? Are you a god?
Is it just me or is the room getting darker? Like
Just
physically
a little bit
darker?
Isn't it? It also feels like there's like a cloud,
Yeah.
like a black cloud. Are you bringing in some weather? Are you a god? Are you a god of thunder? Are you a god of the storm?
So yes.
Just answer Ben. Yes, I can see the camera, Ben.
Can you, if you're very powerful, can you do a clap of thunder for us? Can we hear it? Can you do some lightning? If you're an all-powerful being, can you do some thunder and lightning? Can you bring a storm to us?
Would that be a misconception?
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe people are just saying that it was a breed of storms and the ad wasn't actually.
There is actually a stone carving
Yeah.
of a figure that's interpreted as being Baal, and he's actually holding like a streak of lightning.
Okay.
Okay, can we just move Jane's camera?
Okay, where do you want it?
Or they can see us with your head.
Okay.
Oh, it's
It's plugged in.
Oh, you can unplug it. There might be enough charge on it. Unplug it. Can you see how much charge is in
Hang
it?
on. Okay. Can you see it? Okay.
Is that better, Ben?
Come through.
Can you spell out your name, please?
Would he spell it like that?
Be interesting. There's lots of
Can you
variations.
please spell your name for us? So Pam heard a croak, which is interesting because he's got a hoarse
Frog.
voice.
And a frog.
Oh, frog. Yeah.
Toad.
Okay, whoever we're speaking to, can you please spell out your name? Use the planchette to spell out your name.
It's not.
You're not writing.
No. Just 2 tables. One. One now.
Okay, come over here and spell out your name. You writing?
Yeah.
I know it's spelling out anyway, because I've typed like moving. B-A-E.
B-E.
The E. B-E-E-L.
I'm just thinking it could be something completely different because that could be something else.
I'm saying that middle one actually looks
Like a
more like a
C.
C. Like Bael.
Does anyone feel the room feeling weirder?
I've still got this pressure in my head.
I feel really scared. And I don't know why.
Okay.
Maybe it's fear of the unknown.
No, I just feel something's going to happen.
To you.
Yeah.
Well, you had that dream though, didn't you?
Anna just says, I've just had a thought that all demons that all of you have summoned are actually gods and goddesses in their own right.
Well, most of them were originally classed as gods, weren't they? For whatever reason, in
Yeah.
various different religions.
Before religion came along, some of these gods,
It's still...
these
Just taking.
were the gods of the old world, and they became the, you know, the demons of the new world. Christianity and the other faiths came in. War, vengeance, and hate.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
That's the. Okay,
Oh.
we're back on. Okay, we're back on. That's turned itself off.
I've done that before. I've never noticed it being-
So James' phone has actually turned itself off. It's on. It's in, plugged in.
Well, that unplug that. Take off the thing. I've never known it to turn itself off before. They've gone down the bottom thing.
Nelly says, Ben, between 27 and 28 minutes, a shadow plastic camera behind your dad twice.
I wonder if that.
I'm feeling quite ill, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's with my heart.
Do you feel that you want to? You're
No.
going to stay or?
Yeah, it's all right. Did you throw the thing okay?
Yeah, I'm not too bad at the moment.
So, here.
Got really hot earlier.
You know, it even go as far as saying it's not familiar with it.
I did say to Anthony, it feels alien. The atmosphere in here does feel alien, and not that I meant it was an alien as in a being, but alien as in very unfamiliar to us.
You're
Like
saying that
something we've
only
not,
then.
like something we've not felt before.
Your phone was frozen. That's interesting itself, isn't it?
Oh,
Never mind, we'll carry on. It's back on again. Then.
do you see yourself as a god? Do you see yourself still as a god?
Why is it making that noise? Why is the
And
pen?
there's material
Right
underneath.
across the
Oh,
middle of the table. Not got anything to put under it, I don't think.
No. No.
I don't know what these 4 candles on. Can anybody smell anything sort of burning? No.
Sort of plastic.
No, more of a sort of a singed sort of burnt smell.
I don't think it's my hair.
That's definitely not burnt hair.
Are you trying to affect one of us? Move the planchette to the one you're trying to affect. I knew that. Anne says it's quite strange that the sound is going off and coupled with James' phone and disconnected, which we haven't had trouble with before. You know, it's weird because
It's like
it's actually got turned off.
it feels like.
Do you think it's trying to pull off the energy of it?
You know when you lose a radio station
Yeah.
and you get that sort of interrupting, it feels a bit like
I
that.
don't know why.
Like you're losing signal.
Did someone just move this square?
I've got my arm on it, but no,
That just moved.
No,
I can't.
I can't do that. You can if you put pressure on.
Yeah, if I put a lot of pressure, but I can't.
I'll check that push front. I just thought
It could have been me. I'm not going to say it isn't, and I'm not going to say it is at the moment because I don't know. I've got.
your voice is daunting too, Neil. I have got one.
No, you're
I don't.
sort of out of sorts. Do you have a message for us? you tell us where you're from? Have you travelled here? Where are you from? Can you spell out where you're from?
Maybe we put the pen on it there. That's solid. This is a chance.
Can you spell where you're from, please?
Candles are a bit loopy sometimes. Was it spelled out?
Nothing wrong.
What was it spelling out?
What's this here?
I'd say, but it looks like H-E-L-L.
Does actually, doesn't it?
Really?
I don't think it
I
says
think-
that.
But if you,
I thought it was more like a U. E. L. Isn't that the thing?
does hell exist?
Your guts
You've
are turning.
got an ongoing.
I'll just press stop.
Which one's the start on here?
I thought I heard Chinese there.
What's up now? Your guts are playing up.
Yeah, I'm still at his chest. Oh. Do you know how I feel?
How do you feel?
Remember,
It's to that.
Pam says, like, Neil. Quality.
Oh, so you go, yeah.
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 Yeah, Ed.
Yeah, Weeks in the House and True Crime Museum.
Yeah, well, it's up to you whether you want to.
One says how. It does look like Neil now. It's,
Yeah, I can see that now.
which is weird because I did have a dream about Bael and that's why we did it.
Mm.
Have you been to Neil before? Have you visited Neil before this? Before tonight? And what were you telling him? What was your message?
Call me.
Hi,
Call me.
call me.
Yeah.
Would that just
Where
come
the hell
into
that come from?
call me? Why didn't you call it then?
So I'm trying to look at paint. Spencer tried a different paper, yeah.
Make sure we get the full sheet on the
We're
wall.
gonna change, we'll just put that piece on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna change the paper.
What have we got left?
No, there's should be some underneath.
Oh, right, anyway.
Oh, that's it.
Watch the candle.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, that was me that I think moved it.
No, I think it might have been me, but we'll pass out to the same time.
But if you
I don't like having my back up against that figurine because I know it's
No.
so.
No.
If I'm not that black figurine behind me, I ain't going to be happy.
Okay. Okay, Bael. Did you come to me It's no here, yes up there still. Oh, I feel sick now. Did you come? Did you come to me in one of my dreams? Did you want us to call you tonight? Have you got a message for us there? Can you spell the message?
Can you show Neil the message? Sorry.
Can you show Jane the message?
I have been trying to connect with him so I can see him, and I can't see him. But all I can see is fire, burning fire. It doesn't. I don't feel it's bad.
But fire could, burning fire could mean new beginnings, new start, or something like that.
Have you come to help us? Are you going to help us?
Have you come to share your wisdom? You come to help us with more wisdom. Are you going to guide us?
Can you show Jane your face? Will you show Jane your face, please? Put your image into her head. Is it you that's putting fire into Jane's head?
Are you stood over by the door at the minute?
The cutting fire stands by the door, and who is then?
Are you the cloud that's hanging above us?
The movement's changed. That's changed.
Is that how you show yourself, as a cloud? Is that how you manifest? Is that how you appear, or is that your?
Did anyone just hear?
Yes.
Yes.
I did hear it, but I didn't know if it was something coming. What was that as well?
That was my noise.
No, it was a hiss down there.
Yeah, I did hear it.
Floor's vibrating again as well.
Clear as day. There was a hiss to my right between me and Jane. I don't know if you heard it. The camera's gone off on the landing, on the witch's room.
That's mine. Do you want me to go and sort it out?
Oh, are you trying to affect me?
I think we should do the earphones and
The Estes method.
yeah, with Neil.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I've just been.
The noise reduction.
It's not I said, but I've just seen you sitting with those on your head
Yeah, okay.
and the blindfold.
Okay.
Oh, do you want me to go and get
Yeah.
them?
Something did just move behind Amy, don't know.
Your camera's fine.
I'm not sure what it was, but
Did
it
it have
just,
8 legs?
I couldn't tell you. It was small, maybe.
Okay, what we're going to do is, because Jane's had the image put into her head, we are going to try the Estes method or
Noise reduction module.
noise reduction module. And I will be doing it.
Wicked, I won't get it then.
So I'll just give Amy time to get out. I do.
Yeah, have a peek at your phone.
No,
It's fine.
Ben said it's fine.
Oh, it's working again.
But it's interesting your phone went off, switched off.
It's never done that before. All the live feeds we've ever done, it's never done that.
Things as well, before you came in, obviously you put your phone on mute. I double checked it. It was definitely on mute up here. You walked in and it wasn't on mute. So something's going on with it today.
So where do you want me to sit when I'm doing this?
Let's stay where you are.
That's good. 1 second then, I think it's changing with the
No, stay where you are.
stay.
No, I bet you best stand in here so I can keep an eye on you.
Yeah, I'm quite nervous about it, I mean. Oh, you cheeky devil. Ben says go in the chamber of fear. Love you too, Ben. So while we're waiting for Amy, so what do you think's going on, Jane?
I can't see it, but there's still this cloud, and whether that's his energy, whether that's how he is.
That kind of fits, doesn't it? Because he's to do with weather.
But it's almost like he's hanging above us, and it's like a grey cloud, like a rain. It's just like a rain cloud, like that grey. But it doesn't feel it doesn't feel either way. It doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel positive.
Loud, isn't it? Bear with us while Amy's setting up the spirit box. That candle's gone crazy again. Did you hear?
I did
Yeah, that.
Yes, it did. It was like a real long growl, wasn't it?
To me, it sounded like something fell over.
I've heard a real long growl.
Oh, the pop.
Why is it so loud? Not in the headphones.
What's the temperature?
What temperature is it? Is it
Yeah,
warm?
turn the temperature gauge off.
A bit loud, isn't it? I'm going to definitely.
It's fine.
Oh, I can't have that loud.
So it is loud. It's louder than.
Don't want to hear our questions. You might want to put that on first.
I can't hear you. Just don't want to be deafened.
Nothing's out of place. Yeah. The other side of the building's quite tasty.
What's that?
So we're
Just,
Oh, we just wait for everybody to just get into position again.
Are we ready?
yeah.
Yeah, Neil's got his blindfold on.
Points.
Are we talking to Bael?
Here. Freak.
Did
Can
you
you-
just make that noise a minute ago? That I went to check out.
Do you have a connection with Neil?
Gin.
Jim, that's like a spirit of like a demon and
Come for you.
Come
Reach.
does he come to reach out?
Have you come for Neil or have you come for somebody else? Have you got a message for Neil?
I have a message. Neil,
Can you tell Neil what?
wait.
Can you tell Neil what the message is?
Yes. I'm ready. Going.
Tell him the message.
Ah,
Tell him the message.
carry. Yes. Truth. War.
Can you tell us where you're from?
They. Coming. Here. All. Us.
Who's they? Who's coming?
Him.
Who's in? Who's coming?
Sounded like Satan.
Can you tell us when he's coming?
Us. Right. Said Neil.
Do you have a connection with Neil?
Something I couldn't make out.
Is Neil a good host?
Christian. All seats. Let's speak.
There's a really big delay now.
In. Once.
Were you once a god?
Something else I couldn't make out.
Were you once a god?
Right. Loud, gruff voice.
Can you talk to Neil in your natural voice?
Amy. Well, it sounded like Amy next, but I'm not sure.
We mentioned that last time, didn't we? I've been aiming next.
Oh yeah. Next after
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Void.
Is Amy the next demon who's going to talk to us?
That was his
Here. Extraordinary.
Have you been here before?
Forever. Floor's just banged under my feet.
Have you been on this earth forever?
Ancients. All of us.
Can you tell us more about yourself?
Limits.
What was that? Limits.
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 Can you tell us more about yourself?
What is your domain?
Hear what I say.
Are you a god of
Straight.
war, vengeance, hatred?
It's your path.
Are we on the right path?
Real.
Are we on the right path?
There. You know. Just careful. Success.
How do you travel? How do you travel? Can you tell Neil how you travel?
Everywhere they are. Here. Life.
Do you not have to travel? Do you just come through the veil?
Be here.
Are you all in the spirit world?
They're here again.
Are you all in the spirit world?
More.
Are you everywhere?
Something like limits or something like that.
Limits. Or limits.
Almost.
Do you have any limits?
Up.
Are you restricted in any way?
What's that noise? What do you say?
Do you want
Forever. Satisfy.
Do you ever want to hurt
Knowledge.
people?
Feels like something's touching my leg.
Do you ever want to hurt people?
Seek truth.
Do you want to help people?
Done this before, haven't you?
We want to talk with you. We don't mean you any harm. We just want to communicate with you. We want to find out more about your world. Can you tell us more?
I saw that.
What did you see?
Camera. Noise. Could be. Yes.
Was it the shadow that you saw? Did you see another shadow? Was it a shadow to you?
Just set on Balak or Balak. Bit of disease.
Bit of disease.
Certainly.
Are you talking about COVID?
Earth.
Isn't he the one that's supposed to bring the black death and all that?
I could.
What was that?
Could you bring disease?
I could.
I could.
Possible.
Would you want to hurt people? What disease would you bring?
Bael.
Are you responsible for COVID? Are demons
My
responsible?
chair's shaking. I'm close. Effect. Maximum.
Can you affect people at your will?
I am.
Are you affecting Neil?
Is it Neil?
Like something's just pulling me towards Neil. Was that you that was doing that?
Yes. It is.
Have you just tried to pull out?
Is not. I can.
Can you affect all of us in this room?
Why?
Is it just Neil that you want to affect?
Next.
Seems sideways to me.
You.
Are you next to me?
Next. More.
Does he mean you next?
So I think I see some small creature or something in that mirror behind you.
Probably coming.
Not the big one, the small one.
Next.
Do you have anybody here with you?
Place.
Do you have anyone here with you? Any being, any creature?
It's tall.
How tall?
Stop.
Do you want us to stop? Can you tell us where you're from? Where did you originate from?
It's 6.
6, is that the name of a place? Is that a number? Where did you originate from? Well, tell us. Tell us where you originated from.
Madness. Time.
Is it time to go? Can you tell us where you're from? Can you tell us if Neil is okay?
Play.
There's something in the doorway. I just saw a shadow in that strip of light. Just stick her head in and back out.
Can you tell us where you originated from? We just want to learn. Were you from another world?
Coming.
Are you from another world? Can you tell us where you're from? Did you want to live as a human? Were you an angel? Were you once an angel in God's realm?
Go far.
Were you thrown out of heaven? Are you a fallen angel?
Rest.
Are you tired?
Don't stop. Affecting.
What can you tell us? Can you tell us if you're a fallen angel?
Right. Live.
Were you born as a human? Did you live on the earth plane?
Gates. Burn.
Where did you live?
Truth. It's possible.
Where did you live on the earth?
dispel,
Where did you live on the earth?
thanks,
Thanks.
Where do you reside?
Do you reside in the Matrix?
fair,
What's that?
it's love, it's myth, wrong,
Do you reside in the spirit world?
it's feeling, come,
Do you just reside as an energy?
the force, steps,
Is that the life force?
evil,
Do you feed off the life force? Is the life force a continuous energy? Is it an energy that connects all things?
it's not, God,
Is it a universal energy?
fortress, it's written,
Does this force connect us all?
coming, as all suffer,
How many are there of you?
is bad,
He or is.
right,
Who's coming?
him,
Did you say?
Emmett,
Emmett.
Do we need to be afraid?
not, not,
Is he an ancient force?
Hello.
How many are there of you?
Right, it's time. Don't lose
Do you want us to stop? Are you tired? Can you tell us more where you're from?
Are you in prison?
I'm here. Not him.
Who are we talking to then?
Helps.
Is that your name?
David.
David?
Emmett.
Is David your name?
Sue. Right. Oh, you do.
Are we doing the right thing? Talking to you people? Can you tell us some more?
Always is you do. Release.
Are you trapped?
That's it.
Will you help us?
Yes. Hunch. Letters. Makes sense. Think now. Right. It's don't know if this is perhaps it's watch this.
Are you going to?
Skulls. It's this time.
Do you have time in your world?
No.
Do you only,
Watch.
Do you only have the present?
Watchers.
Watchers. Are you a watcher? Were you once a watcher?
We watch you.
Do you always watch everyone?
Only you.
Were you one of the ancient watchers?
Incubus. Place. All the time.
Were you once a watcher?
You're safe.
Just before
You
said
have the
that,
keys.
I was thinking protect.
Keys, what's that about the keys?
Unlock. Thoughts. Free. Will touch. Truth. Whole. Fire.
Do you work in the truth?
Might.
Do you work with the truth?
Forever. Go along.
What? What?
Are you
Rest. Sleep more. We. Defend.
Do you look after humanity?
You. It's wise. You're wise. You're in thoughts.
Are our thoughts a powerful thing?
Change.
Can we change things with our thoughts?
Look. Proud. The back. First. It's let's. Foul. The bit. Old man. The seats is Something's coming.
What's coming?
Emits.
What's coming?
See, that's true.
Do you want us to look up emits?
Emits. Now it's modern.
We thank you.
Dawn.
We thank you for coming to talk to us.
Golden.
That is actually a thing, isn't it? Alice Crowley that was part of.
Hello. I've heard that voice before.
Which voice? Are you?
Saxon.
Are you on about Alistair Crowley? We was just speaking about it.
Lord. Sounds like Crowley.
Alistair, if you're here talking, can you tell us your
Is here. He's been here.
is it him walking around
Always.
outside? Since we opened?
Carry on. I give emits. Talk to. Emits. Please.
We will talk to Emmett one day.
That's strange. It's set. Free speech. For all. He's here. Me.
Who's here? Is it Alistair?
Or is it Bael?
Bael.
He's here.
Does Bael know Alistair? Did Alistair work
Lord.
with him? Did Alistair work with him before?
He's right here.
Well, we want to thank Bael for working with us, talking with us.
Stop.
Yes.
Yes, it has.
We turned it off.
You okay?
We didn't want to shock or touching you.
You okay?
That was weird.
You
Okay.
should see
You should see it from our side. Yeah.
Something was touching my legs. Something was touching my sharp back. Well, what happened?
Oh, look at all the
Yeah,
information.
Amy was taking notes on all the paper, but it was quite fascinating.
Yeah.
He said more than a few things that corresponded to what we was asking.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, or talking about in the last bit.
I think he was trying to get close,
Who?
whoever it was.
You
Yeah,
were shaking at
My
one
hand was
point.
shaking, and I know that's happened before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what was said? Word kept coming up. Imits.
Imits.
You've said that.
I have
You said that before.
You said that
It does
last
sound
one, or
familiar
I
to
said
me,
that
but-
before, yeah, last time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It does sound familiar.
And I know Crowley came through.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last
So
bit.
that's one of the more interesting
Yeah.
bits.
Hello, Lord Crowley is here. He's been here always. Carry on. I give him it. Talk to him it. That's strange. Was it strong? I can't remember. It's
Oh, it's strange, wasn't
it's
it?
strange,
Strange.
yeah. It's set free speech for all. He's here. Me. He's here. Lord. He's right here.
But where was it? It was the Dawn Golden bit, wasn't it?
Golden Dawn, yeah.
Yeah.
That was his thing, wasn't it? Golden Dawn.
Yeah, but it came
We-
through
we
Dawn
said
Golden. You said Dawn Golden, but Golden Dawn was his thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been very enlightening. But I still don't feel that we are dealing with something that's
Negative.
negative,
No.
evil, demonic,
No.
all of that. I
Something
do
like
feel
it.
I do feel that he is an ancient energy, and I don't.
Did I say ancient?
You
Yes,
did say
you did.
ancient at some, yeah, ancient, all of us, and then it's got limits. But it's making me wonder if it's saying limits or imits now.
Mm.
And you said Amy next.
We're doing Amy next.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you said Balak at one point as well.
Yeah, I remember that coming through. And I thought,
Yeah, but all the
I
Amy's
wouldn't
wrote
say
down
that.
a lot of your comments.
I wrote everything down.
And
That's
when,
the first
when it
section.
says Crowley, I thought, I said it.
Yeah, it's been good.
Has everyone enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been great.
Again, it's completely different to anything else, and the feeling in the room.
And I feel fine now.
Hang on, Nelly Kelly's put, is there anything in the centre that connects to Crowley?
Yes.
Yes, there
Yeah.
is.
Yes, there is.
And I don't know why, but there is a link with us to Crowley to the centre.
Yeah, I think
We-
the links to you, isn't it?
We don't know why. It started when we went to Hastings.
Well, he connected with you
He
then,
con-
didn't
he
he?
connects to-
Shadowed
Yeah, he haven't shadowed me then.
But maybe he knew then what we were
And
going to
you
do.
see, we always know when Alistair Crowley's well, because the electrics are connected.
Electricals, yeah. We've had
Your
the
camera
cameras, yeah.
turned on.
Yeah.
And we should have known then.
Well, we don't want to assume, do we, till
No.
it
No,
actually
they,
happens.
no, other people assume things. That's why we
Yeah,
try and
try
do
not
things
to,
differently. I feel perfectly fine now. You know, I
I
was
think
quite.
he just wanted to
I
talk
was.
through
I
it.
was. Honestly, I'll be honest. I was scared. I'm so pleased I went on my
I
own.
think we made the wrong decision using the planchette tonight. I think we
Yeah.
should have done the spirit box or the Esther's method from
But
the
I think
start.
that was a good starter though, because
Yeah.
it was working well.
Yeah.
It was trying. It was trying.
Once I'd seen Neil with the headphones on, I
Yeah.
felt that he had.
But that's how we work, isn't it, Jane?
Yeah.
You'll sometimes see the dowsing rods.
Yeah.
So we know we've got on the dowsing rods.
I think the main thing is if one of us comes up with one that we absolutely have to do for whatever reason, at some point throughout the night, whoever that is has to do something by
It
themselves.
says
to-
here, some
get the answers.
questions about a face in the witch's room next to the door. Could you have a look to debunk?
That would be the death
Oh.
mask, would it?
There is Alistair Crowley's death mask in the witch's room,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
no,
but
it's
it's looking at the
it
door.
points away.
Yeah.
There's
not-
So
no.
do you want me to have a, just open the door so I know there's nothing there?
Although I think I did see something like that earlier, just before we filled it with
Do you
you.
feel alright now, though?
Yeah, my mouth's very dry,
I think
There's
there's
nothing, obviously, here.
So obviously Amy's in the doorway
Yeah.
now.
And there's no. Oh, that door felt like it tried to pull out my hands then. Did you hear that
I
bang?
heard that bang. Was that outside?
That could have been
It
outside.
sounded in that direction.
It could have been outside.
More than likely outside.
That's fascinating.
it
isn't
just
Yeah.
gives us more to write up really.
Yeah,
And again,
because
it's
that's
something
why I
completely different.
this is why I've made all these notes, so you've got something to go back to.
Yeah,
So did I answer any of your questions?
yeah,
Most of them.
a lot of
Really?
yeah. When you
I
watch it back,
I
because you'll have to
couldn't
watch it back.
hear you.
Yeah, when you watch it back, you'll see for yourself. So that's been very interesting. Again, it's been completely different from any of the nights we've done, and I can just still see this cloud hanging over us, and that's all I've been able, apart from the fire. That's all I've been able
Oh,
to see.
I was burning up. Part of that session, I was actually baking.
Yeah,
Right, hang on. Ben said, not in, oh, I've missed it now. It said, not in the doorway, but I can't see what he's put.
That
It's
was
gone.
not in the doorway, so that'll be what, mirror? One of the mirrors, is it?
Could it be a reflection of Alistair Crowley's death mask into the mirror?
I can't,
We'll have a look at that anyway, and we'll let you know.
yeah.
James, quickly going through her notes.
Yeah, his element is fire.
I was burning up.
Oh, in the witch's room, yeah. What, Ben, can you repeat the question? Repeat what you said before, because we can't see it.
Are you there, Ben?
No. Oh,
Oh.
as you see on the camera, next shot to the white light circle on the top right.
So there's the
Yeah,
white
so obviously that'll
circle.
be the light.
Right.
Top right.
There's the top white circle.
Oh, right.
So someone could see her face.
Oh,
that
yeah,
there.
yeah. It could be a bit of pareidolia or something. But I can
Is
see
there
what
a
he's on
light
about.
there?
What's up there?
No, that's the light. That's the light. Not sure if it's a reflection.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll check that in a minute anyway.
Yeah,
All right, so that was another good one, wasn't it?
it was. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it. It's weird talking now. I can't
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed it. We've got lots of notes to go through again now.
You're enjoying earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was, I'm seeing a shadow. See that
Yeah.
white light?
Yeah.
You've seen a shadow across that.
Yeah, it would have been not across it completely, but just above where the heat radiator is.
Yeah.
There was just a small sort of circle.
In this room,
And it was actually in the shadow.
in the
Or
shadow.
in the light shadow. It was
So it
almost
would have
like
been in
someone
the other-
just put their head into the door, but not
Yeah.
fully through the gap. And we threw it.
Cool.
I'm not sure if that was caught on camera or not.
Okay. Okay. So we want to say thanks for watching, everybody. The next Demon Files is quite a few weeks away because we're so busy because we're reopening on Thursday night. So I think it's about 4 weeks before the next one, and that's going to be Amy.
Ta-da!
So obviously Amy's got to do something that night. We'll decide what. If you got any suggestions that you want Amy to do, let me know, and we'll
Thanks,
see if
Carl.
we can sort it out.
You're supposed to be my friend, you
Well,
are.
Ben said Chamber of Fear for me. I ain't no way I'm going in there.
Well, I was in there last week,
Yeah,
wasn't I?
well,
That's because I'm hard.
you do as I say the other day.
Should have.
You're hardcore, you.
I am. You're a ticket.
So good night from us in the sales room. I think I'm going to go now. Should we have a cup of tea
Yeah,
now?
we'll have a cup of tea.
And we will see you all again soon. So thanks. And join me and Jane tomorrow night on the podcast. And Tuesday night, and we're talking about orbs and light anomalies.
Ooh, one of our favourites.
One of our favourites. Some people disband totally, but and then the week after that, we're talking about residual energy.
Yes. Does it really exist?
We're going to throw another spanner in the works, aren't we?
We are.
So we'll just say goodnight now, and we'll send it over to Ben to run the end video.
So, bye.
See you soon.
Bye.